All right, guys. So I have decided 2025, I'm going to be consistent. I have dabbled in and out of working towards what I truly want for years. And I've never really kind of gone all in and just dedicated things to myself, doing things for myself. So, my mantra for 2025 is consistency with compassion. So, what does that mean for me? For me, that means consistency obviously is across the board. Am I doing my workouts on a daily, weekly, monthly basis? I started my current job this will be my going into my 5th season starting in March. And the first season that I went back, it was like I was hitting my workouts, I was coming home, I was getting stuff done. And then the second season, not so much. And the third season and the fourth season, nothing. So I'm kind of like, I need to get back to what I love. And I have always loved lifting weights. I was doing some running, I hurt my knee. I was like, maybe that's the universe telling me you probably should take a break or not run. I actually don't really know if I truly enjoy running. I don't really think I do. So, getting back into lifting weights consistently. So, I went to Hybrid Performance Method or Hybrid Unlimited, and I've worked their powerlifting program before in 2020, and I loved it. So I've literally purchased an entire year, because if I only purchase a month, I'm only consistent for a month. My goal is long-term building of strength, and so a year is where I'm dedicating to myself, and this will be my 3rd day, and I'm already like, I'm so excited. I feel so good. It feels good to be back into the rhythm of doing things that make me happy. And then consistency with food. I have been notorious for a long time of just not fueling my body properly. Like, I'm talking barely enough calories to probably even function organs properly. Like, to function like your menstrual cycle, to function organs, to function your brain, to function your muscles and your joints and feeling good. And definitely, I have a very physical job when I'm at work, constantly moving. Like, I'm talking like 20 to 30,000 steps a day plus physical work. And I need to be fueling my body for that and for workouts. So it's kind of like self-care. I think as women, we're constantly told through social, like, be on this diet, don't gain weight, how thin can you be? And it's not that I want to gain 20 pounds, 20, 30, 40 pounds. That's not the goal. The goal is to feel good in my body and know that I'm nourishing it in all respects: vitamins, minerals, water, your carbs, your fats, your protein, not being afraid of anything, but actually giving back to myself and taking that very, very serious from that perspective. Consistency with getting back on YouTube. I did it for a couple years ago, and I kind of got away from it. And I love to talk and to teach and to do different things. And I really think that I'm not focusing on it being like this overall amazing, like, financial abundance in 6 months and here we go. I'm not looking for a quick fix. I'm looking to connect and speak and do things from my soul, really find my authentic voice, because I don't really know what that is. And this year, I'm hoping is going to help me to discover who I am without people pleasing, without lowering my standards, without falling to society's expectations, maybe. But really, 2025 is being consistent with everything that feels good to me. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Consistency with compassion to me first and foremost, and not putting myself first in a very selfish, negative way, but putting myself first so that I can give more from love, move from kindness, have more fun, and discover who Jen is at the end of the day, and give that to the world. I think that's the most important thing, is when we start to discover who we authentically are and move from that, we can genuinely give back to the world from a place of love, and then that radiates out to everybody, which I think is cool. My other thing consistent is learning Canva. I've been paying for Canva for years. I use it for, little things, but there's so many things on there. And I just learned how to record this video on there. So I'm even more excited to do that as well. So just expanding my knowledge base and going from there. For food, I am using Chronometer. I am tracking everything. And it's not to have a watchful eye, it's to be mindful of my protein intake, because I have recently learned that as a woman in her 40s, getting into high strength exercises is wicked important for maintaining muscle and bone health. And eating protein, I'm talking like one gram, 1 gram, I think, per pound of body weight. And so I'm super, super focused on myself for this year. So 2025, consistency with compassion. So what is your 2025? What is your word? What is your mantra? How do you want to feel at the end of 2025? Forget like what it looks like, because you're never going to know what the end looks like, right? It's a constant journey, but how do you want to feel every day? How do you want to feel at the end of the year? Forget the accomplishments or anything like that, but like, how do you want to feel? I think that's the big thing for 2025. How do you want to feel? I want to feel free. I want to feel fun. I want to feel laughter and joy and lightness. And I want to feel like a breath of fresh air, moving through the world with love. I think that's the best thing. So leave a comment down below and let me know how you are moving through 2025. How do you want to feel at the end of 2025?